A mug of ale is just behind.
What should I get on?
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, that alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use the...
I vow to see this endeavor through to its end.
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Time to hit the sack. Will someone do aught about this?
Still waiting on them to pause.
Some time. Just about anyway.
Would that such be?
Here we are.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that...
You are the Arisen. Yep, follow me.
Surely I'm overdue a day or
Wish I'd been more of a nobleman, son. Very dental scratch on my arm.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say. I'm not sure who gave the orders.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel.
Do you recall that package from the tower delivered to the minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me.
It's not as if we let bees wander around the palace, eh?
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
You have no right.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
I'd sooner stay out of that, were it possible.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
So, we meet again.
Than I know how to spend.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
It's too bloody early.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet to the wind.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
Tis no great shock to me.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meagre clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot. Can we, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasers fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
As a reward, you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye, Telly's. Her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. You know where to find me. The solution eludes. But I'm certain there is one. Well met, sir.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Back's not acting up today.
Greetings! Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
Over here, if you would. We've arrived, just as planned.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this to my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here. It seems you must attend the palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Back, and I'll be damned.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
We have arrived.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I've no time for you now. Leave me be.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
I only pray my watch finishes without all my days. So do with a decent supper.
The shift's only just begun. Overwhelming.
Somehow my feet always carry me here.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet of a moment.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Quiet at last.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Time. This place is too comfortable.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Would that all my days were so
All
tranquil.
my peers seem so much more capable.
I only pray my watch finishes without I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. Would that all my days.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. My sword arm could use some work.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Not
were
for it,
possible.
but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
Whatever could you want from me?
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems.
Aught I can do for you?
for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
Times are peaceful. I can ask for no more than that.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today. I only pray my watch finishes without it. Not to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Preparations, King. I up my training regime.
This place is
A larger
very
audience
dreary.
could mean more
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Would that all my...
A day just as dull as the last.
A fine place to sit. Another night of cavorting.
Overwhelming.
I could see myself having a kip. Hereabouts.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got all in Batal. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Have no fear, master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored.
Oh,
Surely someone will ask me to dance along. Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items come to be taken.
I must be vigilant.
I've
Towns
been
be
feeling
sleeping.
I've forgotten something.
And quiet. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I swear I've not blinked once.
Breadth
I'd
of
sooner
knowledge
stay out
is
of
no
bed
less
where
important than
possible.
depth.
Would that all my...
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
It's on me to bear what
Our first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies.
Indeed. The Arisen has always been the main...
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
Presume to confound me, do you? Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
Just about anywhere.
The same tired faces and the same tired fox.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
That's my...
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Twould seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Word reached my ear that he would be attending, though I've yet to espy him.
No doubt he must first meet with the Queen Regent. Though mayhap he wishes not to show his face for aught, burned as it doubtless is, he is only just recovered from his glorious defeat of that dragon.
I only pray my watch finishes without
How's the breath of fresh air? I am all of a dither.
Whatever am I to do?
Would that all my days were so...
I'm surrounded by twinges on all sides.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Beauty. Longer.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I've a nickname for you.
I'm just
I've forgotten
grateful I
something.
get to lead a quiet life.
What am
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Will this take long? I'm terribly...
A larger audience would mean more pockets to fill.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Now, we who are gathered here are not.
Twouldn't do to meddle in each... Surely these extravagances cannot...
Would that all my days were so... I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Money can buy comfort, I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
What about its charms? I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Is there aught you require?
I shan't let anything spoil.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have... My task is to seek out items of potential value, and 'tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no...
They're the same. Tired faces in the same tired frocks.
Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Now this is a conundrum.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Such
What is one to do?
A lonely place.
Some of us get complacent, but I'm trained.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now. If you...
I'd sooner stay out of that.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going. Surely these extrap...
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
What am I to do with myself that day?
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair vermin shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
We're the best there is, and that's that.
Wait for the new equipment to come.
Here I might reflect on my happiness.
From me to bear what young shall come.
Now this is a conundrum.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Mayhap
Would
a banquet.
that all my days were so tranquil.
Someone ought to put a stop to this.
I do hope our sovereign's enjoying himself.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
Ridiculous.
Stage with a backache like this.
Excitement in my life.
Mindless labor is for mindless.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Let's make haste, else I'll be
Calm down.
quiet.
Take a deep breath.
Blessing. Happiness is a full schedule. Would that all my
To the sovereign's health, and a kingdom at peace.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Now, we who are gathered here.
What is life without spice?
My head will roll if aught goes awry. I only pray my
Would
watch
that
finish
all
Nary
my
a new
days
face
were so
in sight. Why do I even
Not for it. Cut my teeth in a real battle.
Is this fast truly to the sovereign's taste?
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Here I might
Crowns
reflect
and
on my
politics are no concern of mine.
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Our soldiers need better training.
Good to see you, Master.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
Quiet at last. Suppose I'd best get to work.
Welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle. The wise are as discerning.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
scratch on my arms and armor.
It's a thankless job, this.
Something smells divine.
This place is awful dull.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
All the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I only pray my watch finishes
very
without
true.
incident.
Up at dawn, done by dusk.
Just between you and me, my survey missions, my task is to seek out item. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange. So back and forth I go on an.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's...
All this merrymaking is a joy.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
Such quietude.
Surely these extravagances... I've things to do if you don't mind.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. Would that all my days were solitary.
Wealth is rooted in the soil.
Is there nary a chance to make a...
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Twouldn't do to meddle in each... All this
this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse. Another ale can't make my...
You were posted in front of the...
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
What am I to do with myself all day?
Dull days for us.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Now this is a conundrum.
My sword arm could use some work.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for... I'm frightfully busy. I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
I'm frightfully busy.
This arm is far from comfortable.
They're the same. Tired faces in the same tired frocks.
Off to market I go.
Dull days for us are assigned all's well. I only pray my watch finishes.
Whoever's my replacements in for a boot of the arts.
I'm frightfully busy.
If you don't mind, sir.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
There's ought to be said for these
I must get
a single heavy price.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave. I dare say I could forget all.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.